So we are off on another adventure. We negotiated the crowded tube, and 3 trains later we were in East London, where London City Airport is located. So once at the airport we grabbed a quick snack before boarding our plane. The weather turned in London and it started raining. The Netherlands is only an hour's flight, so hopefully the rain won't follow us. So it wasn't long before we were flying over the Netherlands. We are headed to the city of Amsterdam, or Amsterdam. We arrived in Schiphol Airport and got the train directly into the city of Amsterdam. The price of a single ticket was €4.70. So we got on our train and headed straight into Amsterdam, which is less than 20 minutes away. You know you've arrived in Amsterdam when you see all the bikes. There are so many, it's crazy. In fact, the city itself, there are more than 800,000 bicycles. So we got on our tram and made our way to our hotel, which is in the museum quarter of town.
Hi.
204. It's a nice room. We are just going to collapse now. I am concerned. They've got earplugs. Every time I go to a place and there's earplugs, I think, oh my god, this is going to be noisy. And there's an Ajax game tonight and they look like they're going to win. We could have a lot of noise. Going to collapse and then get ready to go out. So we are officially in Amsterdam. I can't even say it. Amsterdam. We're going to go on a cruise, aren't we, Zingbar?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
There's a lot of roadworks at the moment. I don't know what's going on. When's the last time we were here? Was it like 9 years ago? Something like that. And we lost the whole day because we had something suspicious. So I'm not going to do that this time. We basically have to get the tram back to the central station because that's where our boat leaves from. I'll see you guys when we get on the boat. So after a little rest at our hotel, we hop back on our tram. It's pretty cool because trams have a ticket office inside them. So we arrived a little bit too early for our boat, so decided to go for a bit of a beer pit stop. We decided to try a Dutch beer, one that's actually brewed in Amsterdam. It's called Biermogel. And it's actually brewed in a former marine wharf, which is pretty quirky. But the tasting is where you figure it out. It's definitely an ale. Proper beer. Not a lager, proper beer. It's kind of citrusy, a little bit. I'm not very good at describing beer, but I do really love the artwork on this. So it was time for our boat ride. We had food and unlimited alcohol on this boat, so hopefully we won't get into too much trouble. We set off on our cruise exploring Amsterdam's waterways. There are 3 main canals in Amsterdam: Herengracht, Prinsengracht and Keizersgracht, which were dug in the 17th century. In fact, the canal ring of Amsterdam, as it's known, or the Gracht de Gordel, is a UNESCO heritage site. There are 160 canals in the city of Amsterdam, and if you combine these together, you would have over 60 miles of canals. There are more than 1,700 bridges in Amsterdam. For comparison, that's 1,300 more than there are in Venice. After exploring the waterways, We were pretty hungry. We stopped off at this Indian restaurant, which is a 2-minute walk from Anne Frank's house. I started with these massive samosas, which are pretty tasty. Tig had onion bhajis, which were shredded rather than the usual nesty shape that they normally come in. There was so much tasty food here, so let's start off with Tig's. So Tig's dish, which was the kebab tandoori, was a spicy minced lamb grilled in a clay oven, served with mint sauce, tamarind sauce and curry sauce. He really liked it. It had lots of good flavours and a nice kick to it as well. I had the paneer tikka, which was an Indian cheese with onions, tomatoes, peppers and other spices. I really liked this dish. It had lots of flavour but wasn't hot at all, and the paneer worked so well with the sauce in the curry. I literally inhaled the whole thing. We are back at our hotel. Oh my god, it is pouring in Amsterdam. What is going on? We met some people on our boat ride. They were all from the States and some are from Canada. They were basically saying that they were so used to it being hot that the rain was such a refreshing change. I can't imagine that being from the UK. It's just followed us over here, to be honest. We are absolutely knackered, so we're gonna crash and get some sleep and do some proper exploring in Amsterdam tomorrow. So I hope you join us for that. Till then guys, take care, night night, sleep tight, and I'll see you next Tuesday.